As French President Emmanuel Macron begins a three-day state visit to the UK on Tuesday, it's US President Donald Trump's unpredictable global tariffs threat that could overshadow the pomp and pageantry that is being laid out by London. Macron and his wife Brigitte were greeted by the Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Kate, as they arrived in England Tuesday morning, before being whisked off to meet King Charles III and Queen Camilla in Windsor, where a state banquet will be held later. During the UK visit, the French president will meet business leaders and Prime Minister Keir Starmer for talks, which are expected to focus on joint priorities, including migration, trade, defense, and security, the UK government said. Looming large is the thorny issue of Washington and how to handle Trump and his unwieldy and unpredictable tariffs regime that could severely impact European and global economic growth. On Monday, Trump shared screenshots on social media of signed letters that were purportedly sent to 14 countries, including Japan, South Korea, and South Africa, telling them that they faced a steep hike in trade tariffs from August 1st. The original July 9th deadline for higher tariffs has been extended. White House spokesperson Caroline Leavitt said that further letters will be sent out in the coming days. That has put the European Union, EU, which did not receive a letter on Monday, on notice. Hopes are rising that a US-EU trade deal could be inked this week, although how beneficial or disadvantageous it will be to Brussels remains a big unknown as Macron, who leads the bloc's second-largest economy, travels to the UK. The EU is reportedly rushing to conclude a deal with the US, possibly by the end of this week already. Holger Schmieding, chief economist at Berenberg Bank, noted Tuesday, emphasizing that major stumbling blocks remain. The EU seems to have grudgingly accepted that the current 10% US-based tariff, in addition to some sectoral tariffs, cannot be negotiated away. The EU still hopes to get some limited exemptions from these tariffs, for example for aircraft and aircraft parts, so that the overall rise in the average US tariff on imports from the EU this year will be below 10 percentage points. The US is so far threatening to impose higher tariffs than that, he said.